Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box, where today I want to wish a very happy birthday to one of the greatest songwriters of all time, keyboardist, guitarist, multi-instrumentalist, vocalist, and much more, songwriter extraordinaire above all, Jim Peterik, who was born on this day in Illinois many years ago, particularly in 1950. Should have written that down, but things come to you, man, Nirvana and all that. But we're not here to talk about that band. We're here to talk about a man who, even if you don't know the name, you know many, many of his songs. Eye of the Tiger, anyone? Co-wrote that. Caught in the Game, another great song by Survivor. Co-wrote that. He wrote and co-wrote every hit, every song, every deep cut of Survivor. He was the heart and soul of Survival, remembered for their two great vocalists, but ultimately someone had to write the songs, and Jim Peterik really did the heavy lifting. Shout out as well, of course, to Frankie Sullivan. But all of their huge hits were co-written by Jim Peterik, and they had so many. Man Against the World, one hell of a song. Burning Heart, another Rocky classic. Again, Jim Peterik and Frankie Sullivan, a great songwriting duo. So when you think Survivor, you should think Jim Peterik, but there's much more to his story. There was a band called Ides of March, a very cool band from the early 70s, and they had a huge hit with a song called Vehicle. It's Adam Carolla's favorite song, so we've been told. Many people, because of the vocal style and the horn section on the track, thought that it was Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but it wasn't. It was, in fact, Jim Peterik who, with his band Ides of March, but he also wrote a lot of songs for others in true songwriter fashion. He wrote, or co-wrote rather, Heavy Metal, the huge Sammy Hagar single. He co-wrote so many of 38 Special songs, including Hold On Loosely and Caught Up in You. He worked with the Beach Boys in their later years, REO's Speedwagon in their later years. Just such a talented songwriter overall. And the Survivor catalog, it is some of the best melodic rock music ever, anthemic rock music. I mean, if they stopped at Eye of the Tiger, they'd still be remembered, but all of their albums are great. And they're one of the bands that have had two lead vocalists over the center part of their career, and both of them were absolutely fantastic. Jim Peterik being one of the main songwriters, the main man who really held it all down. So happy birthday to Jim Peterik, one of the best to ever do it. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.